Is it in there?
Yup. It's a nice reminder of our trip to hell.
Seriously?
No. I'm gonna use it to call the Undertaker out. I'm guessing he really wants this thing back.
Why would you do that? You already beat him.
But no one else knows that. If I want to earn the respect, pun intended, of the locker room and WWE universe, then I need to beat him again in front of an audience of actual living human beings.
Now that I've had a week to come down off the Shango dust, I'm a little less sure about all this. So just be careful, okay?
I will. And who knows, if I can lure him into a match, maybe it'll be so big my real parents will finally show up. Crazier things have happened this past week.
Yeah. Maybe.
Trey is in the ring with what appears to be the Undertaker's urn.
I have no idea what's happening, but this should be good.
You're probably wondering how I acquired this. But I'm gonna save those details for some other time, mainly because you probably wouldn't believe me. But long story short, I went through hell to get it. Literally. So Undertaker, if you want a shot at taking this back, you'll have to face me at Survivor Series in a... Now come out here and accept my challenge. Come on, answer me! What's wrong? You too embarrassed to show your face after what I did to you in the plains of purgatory in front of your hordes of undead? I told you it was a crazy story.
The Undertaker is here!
This is unbelievable. We haven't seen the dead man in years.
At Survivor Series, you will not survive, but you will. Rest in peace.
Trey's name is on that tombstone.
Trey looks like he might be regretting his decision to summon the Undertaker from the dark side.
Nonetheless, I can't wait for Survivor Series.
Me neither. It might be the last time we ever have to see Trey.
Welcome to Survivor Series, where later tonight we have an epic Hell in a Cell match between Trey and the returning Undertaker.
And if facing the Phenom wasn't intimidating enough, he's dead set on regaining possession of his urn that Trey somehow acquired.
Well, Trey has a list that helps guide his career. Undertaker has a list too of superstars he's massacred in Hell in a Cell over the years. Tonight, Trey will be the latest name added to that list.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Riverside, California, weighing in at 235 pounds, the phenomenal one, Vince!
Guys, this Hell in a Cell match will be absolute devastation.
And there will be no helping these superstars once the bell rings and the door to this gigantic cell locks behind them. You have to wonder, what does Trey have to gain in a match like this?
While the risk is certainly high, so is the potential upside. I know it's unlikely, but if Trey could defeat The Undertaker, that would go a long way in solidifying his status as one of the top WWE superstars in recent memory.
I think there's a better chance Saxton wins Commentator of the Year.
Wait, you really think I have a shot this year?
No, I sure don't.
Whoa, The Undertaker dodged that one. Trap the arm. Neck breaker.
So smooth. Hit the mark with that one.
Running senton.
Undertaker looking mortal here.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before. Side Russian leg sweep. He's executing on his plan perfectly.
He is just dominant right now.
In the lead up to WrestleMania 34, we had no evidence of The Undertaker making an appearance, and despite desperate attempts by John Cena to bait him, the dead man remained in the darkness until the very last second. Head crank. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Set up for the leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Undertaker starting to look human here.
A change of strategy has to be his next move.
Setting him up for the...
Recalling WrestleMania 34, Michael, you said The Undertaker waited to the last second. For a long time, we were left to wonder if we had seen the last of The Undertaker in a match. We wondered if John Cena would get away with not only questioning the mystique of the Phenom, but also questioning his manhood.
But if his career has taught us anything, it's that the dead man will continue to emerge when we least expect it. Bravado made way for fear rather quickly inside of Cena once he heard that gong echo through New Orleans.
Uh-oh. What do they have in mind?
Nearing the beginning of the end.
Setting up for it. Here it comes. Uh-oh, we're gonna see it.
Slam. He's got the shoulders down. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Not yet.
Great reflexes. And then,
Thank you once again for joining us at November's longest running sports entertainment event. This is Survivor Series. Nothing quite like the phenomenal forearm. Will this be it? What is keeping this competitor going?
close call.
Uh-oh. What do they have in mind?
the beginning of the end.
Setting up for it. Here it comes. Tiebreaker.
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
2, 3. He somehow did it. Trey has defied all odds to defeat The Undertaker.
This definitely quiets any doubts that people might have had about Trey's legitimacy.
I'll admit it. I had those doubts, but what Trey did tonight was truly impressive. Maybe this guy's the real deal after all.
And that's how we opened a portal to the Netherworld and summoned The Undertaker to the Earth Realm so I could defeat him and cement my Hall of Fame legacy. We're fine, thanks.
I told you they wouldn't believe it.
You know what? None of that crazy stuff ever happened. I mean, sure, I beat The Undertaker. You all witnessed that. But could you imagine all that other wacky stuff? Portals and marsh ladies and Papa Shango?
Yeah, gotcha. Joke's on you.
Anyway, let's get back to things that actually happened.
Like when I was the longest reigning women's champion of the modern era, holding the SmackDown Live Women's Championship for over 2.5 years.
Our record-breaking SmackDown Live Women's Champion is ready to address the WWE Universe.
Since I defeated Mickie James over 2.5 years ago, I've had the privilege of defending this championship against the very best female competitors in WWE. But when you're the longest reigning women's champion in the modern era, it's only natural you start to look for new ways to challenge yourself. And considering it's a little Wild West around here right now with no GM, I figured this was my chance to do that. So I thought about doing an open challenge, but that's a little played out. I could force myself to win with the 4 or 5 count, maybe, or I could do something really unprecedented and defend my title against male superstars. So what do you think?
It's Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Nothing good ever happens when they come around.
Well, that's your opinion, Saxton. Personally, I think they're one of the best things going today on SmackDown Live.
Well, whether you like them or not, you can't deny the influence they have over WWE.
I'm not arguing with that. Ever since Becky Lynch took control of this faction, she's pretty much been able to do whatever she wants, except for taking that SmackDown Live Women's Championship away from Red.
I have a feeling that could change real soon.
So you want to give yourself new challenges like 5 counts or facing men? Well, I have a better idea. How about you forget all that and face the man?
It's funny you still throw around that title after all these years. I mean, I'm the one who's held an actual title longer than anyone since the night. I'm pretty sure that makes me the man.
I am the man because I'm the leader of the most powerful force this sport has ever seen. And that's when there's someone in charge. So just think of what we're capable of when no one's steering the ship. So unless you want to find out what happens when we have free reign, I suggest you give me my title match tonight.
If you didn't hear me the first time, I'm looking for new challenges. Not rematches against played-out losers I've already beat. And you and your crew trying to intimidate me isn't going to change that. Besides, everyone knows you're just all bitch and no bite.
Oh, well, if you're not going to give me a title match, then I'll just have to beat one out of you. Boys, little help? I'm gonna show Red here my bite.
Red is severely outnumbered here.
So far, Red's holding her own.
Not anymore. Becky Lynch is showing Red that she's not just all talk.
Here comes Trey to help his best friend.
I admire his courage, but Trey has no chance against these guys. It's 4-on-1.
I told you, Becky and her savages are one of the best parts of SmackDown Live.
It's clear that unless she can somehow even up the sides, Red faces an uphill battle to hold on to her SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think you're looking at the man who's going to end Red's record-breaking title reign.
We gotta get even with Becky and her savages.
How are we gonna do that? We're at a 5-on-2 disadvantage.
We saw what happened out there, and we want to help.
Great. Where were you 15 minutes ago?
We all had severe simultaneous leg cramp syndrome, or SSLCS.
It's a real, proven medical condition that can occur when superstars team as long as we have and their body's ailments become synchronized.
I don't think they're buying it.
Look, the truth is that we didn't want to get involved in your business, and we know sometimes certain people can be a bit stubborn about wanting to do things on their own.
He's talking about you.
Nah, it could be anyone.
It's fine. I know I'm stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I can recognize when we need help, so we'll take it. Thank you.
So do we do like a secret New Day handshake now or something?
How about you two rest up, and next week we'll see what we can do about Becky and her crew.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, leg cramp acting up again. You guys feeling it too?
You can stop that now.
Not long after my issues with Becky Lynch heated up, SmackDown Live filled its open GM position. We were excited to see who it was. Well, until we saw who it was.
Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live.
Apparently she's traded MMA and Hollywood for WWE. This is crazy.
This isn't crazy. It's genius.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be the new general manager of SmackDown Live.
Did you just come out here, interrupt us, and say SmackDown Live?
She definitely said that, and I have 20/20 hearing.
You're off to a good start as GM. Please, continue.
Knowing that I was up for this gig, I watched the show last week for the first time, and I have to say, I didn't like what I saw from you, Red. Instead of accepting Becky Lynch's challenge, you resorted to cheap insults, which led to Becky having no choice but to defend herself. So, Red, you said last week you wanted new challenges? Well, I have one for you. You're going to defend your women's championship in the first ever best out of 5 team match. It will be a one-night series of singles matches between Red, Trey, and your buddies The New Day, taking on Becky Lynch and her Savages. If Red's team wins the series, she retains her title. If Becky's team wins, she is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
She just said it again.
The name of your show is SmackDown Live. Say it with me. SmackDown.
Town makes more sense, but whatever.
Guys, we're losing track of the fact she just put us in a best out of 5 series for Red's title, which seems super unfair. I mean, who would do such a thing?
Who? Hey, I know we formed an alliance, but that's kind of our thing, okay?
With all due respect, you're really stacking the deck against Red, so I have an idea that would help even things up a bit. You give our team home field advantage.
That's right. If Red's putting her title on the line under these circumstances, then the series should take place on our turf.
What kind of turf are we talking? Synthetic or natural? Because I prefer a natural tall fescue.
I meant more of a New Day home arena vibe, but we could look into the fescue.
I like what you're thinking, except Becky's team should have an equal opportunity to secure home field advantage. So later tonight, it will be Red and a team member of her choosing versus Becky and a partner of her choice. The winner of that match will earn home field advantage for their team in the best out of 5 series.
Who's it going to be, Red?
Yeah.
That was a test, and you passed. Good job.
There's really not a bad choice, unlike the choice of Brooklyn as GM.
Ooh, she just laid the smackdown on her.
So I'm going to team with...
Great decision.
Ooh, I can smell the sweet aroma of tall fescue headed our way.
Home field advantage is on the line later tonight on SmackDown Live.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
SmackDown Live's new GM has put Red in a situation like we've never seen before. She and her partner must win this match to earn home series between Red's team and Becky Lynch's Savages, with the SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line.
I am still shocked that Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM, so I can't imagine how Red and Trey must feel. They've been rivals with Brooklyn since they were teenagers.
Brooklyn Von Braun is an accomplished professional. I'd be very surprised if she let an age-old high school grudge get in the way of her job as general manager.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised at all. You know how they say that to be the man, you have to beat the man? Well, according to Becky Lynch, she's beaten them all. That's why she calls herself the man.
You already said it yourself, Cole. According to Becky Lynch, she's beaten them all. Is no one going to talk about how the man has an overinflated sense of self?
Becky Lynch may be in trouble here. Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Oh, scoop slam. She is just dominant right now.
Maintain the aggression.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael. Corey, your observation of Becky having an ego is your viewpoint only. You've had it out for Becky since our days in NXT. You absolutely cannot deny that she has defeated every woman that she's crossed paths with in that locker room. She has more than earned the right to call herself the man. Her sense of self is properly inflated.
I'm just going to say, she's reading her own press clippings a bit too much.
Oh, man, what a strike.
Finn Balor is a superstar dedicated to giving back where he came from. Finn, Becky Lynch, and Sheamus' success in WWE helped trigger a growth in wrestling in Ireland.
Comes in off the tag. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark. Pow, what a shot.
Zaguri!
Right on the mark.
Watch this. Oh. Boom. What a suplex.
You know, Byron, in talking about Finn Balor, you brought up Becky Lynch. She actually trained as Finn's student. Says she owes her life to him. Just another example of how influential Finn Balor is.
Everywhere Finn's been, he's improved and left it a better place. Ireland, England, Japan, NXT, and he wants to do the same now in WWE.
DDT!
Oh, what a forearm!
Knee drop. You only got one. Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch. She could be out of this match.
Yeah, things look bleak right now.
She's calling her out.
Spear! That was vicious.
Picture-perfect execution.
Jeez, I don't like Becky Lynch's chances in this one.
Straight punch.
Jarring.
She's got the shoulders down. this one was over, and then he kicks out like that. Uh-oh. And a suplex. Stringing together some big moves here.
Really taking control here. Becky just in full control here.
A great suplex by Becky.
This is the kind of action you get in a mixed tag match. Working together.
Had it scouted. Up and boom, knee drop right on target.
I think we're about to see it.
I can't wait. I love this. Set through. Things not looking great for Finn Balor. Uh-oh. What do they have in mind?
Nearing the beginning of the end. Setting up for it. Here it comes.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display. Hoisted up across the shoulders. Bang! Detonation kick on the ear.
What's he going to do with it?
Nasty kick to the face. Lightning fast reflexes. Pele kick.
In comes Becky Lynch.
Here's the pump handle.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. From the suplex. Oh, look at that scoop slam.
Sent to the outside.
What are they going to do here?
This is not going to be good. Barrel roll for pay.
Spiked into the ring apron.
How does Finn Balor come back from this brutal beatdown? Nothing's gonna stop her now.
She's executing on her plan perfectly.
Knee drop. Knee drop. Knee drop.
I think it's about that time, gentlemen.
She's got her in her sights. Uh-oh.
Power DDT!
Good night. Oh, heavy duty right hand.
Cover here. That puts this mixed tag match in the books.
Here are your winners.
And she gets the
all residents of New Day City, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your best of 5 series hosts and feel the power.
Welcome to a very special New Day themed event where Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship is on the line in a best of 5 series.
This looks like an arena that was designed by a 4-year-old who's been eating too much paste. Stay classy, New Day.
It's different, but I kind of like it.
I have no doubt that you do.
Welcome, everyone, to the best of 5 series for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Where our team, as you might have noticed, has home field advantage.
Do you like what we've done with the place?
Ooh, look at the tall fescue ramp. It's amazing.
This is the best looking setup for a show since they used to bring Mr. McMahon's home to the In Your House events.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, you know how they used Mr. McMahon's home as the old In Your House entrance? My uncle knew a security guard, who knew a janitor, who knew a concession stand worker, who worked at one of the arenas, and he told him that it was Vince's actual house.
We need to have a talk later.
Guys, we could continue to dilly-dally, or we could get things started with the first match.
I'm normally a strong proponent of dillying and dallying, but I think we should get to some action.
In that case, let's kick things off with our first contest of the evening. You're up, Kofi.
We're going to get the best of 5 series started with Kofi Kingston taking on the bruiserweight Pete Dunne.
I doubt Pete Dunne or any of Becky Lynch's Savages have ever competed in an arena like this before.
Yeah, only in their worst nightmares. This place looks like New Day's storage unit threw up. And if I have to stare at these bright colors all night long, I might too.
This match is huge in the sense that whoever wins will give their team an important 1-0 advantage in the best of 5 series.
Yeah, these series are all about establishing momentum. You want to put pressure on the other team and make them feel like their backs are up against the wall.
You both might be putting a little too much significance into this. It's just the first match. If a team takes a 2-0 lead, then we'll talk.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
He's fading, guys.
That corner is the only thing keeping him upright.
Ooh. Oh, look at it. Eludes the attack.
Carefully measured knee drop.
This match grinded him down a little.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position. The spin kick.
Pete Dunne is all about the intimidation. He's a man of few words, but actions like holding that United Kingdom Championship in his teeth as he glares at his competition down the ramp sends a message to his opposition.
That message is, you're about to become the recipient of a pummeling courtesy of the Bruiserweight. Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. Watch this here. Oh, nice. An unbelievable sequence from Kofi.
He's gaining the upper hand here.
Kick right to the midsection. That will get your attention.
Hooked him up. Technical prowess from Kofi Kingston.
Ooh, what impact.
What a hurricanrana.
We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control? Monkey flip. Oh, look at scoop slam.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
And he's heading back in.
Ooh, no luck against Kingston there.
Kofi just too fast.
Setting him up in position here on the second rope. Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
Trouble in paradise.
That puts him in.
And there's the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
How did he do that?
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Big knee to the midsection.
Ooh, no luck against Dunn there. Too quick.
Step up for the side Russian leg sweep. Oh, right to the back.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Not sure I like Kingston playing to the crowd right here, but good luck talking him down.
5, 6.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. Powerful contact by Kingston.
Kofi Kingston setting a very good pace now. This could be his moment. Huge toss. Here it comes.
Uh-oh. Taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
Trouble in paradise.
Look at this. This could do it.
1, 2, 3. And standing before you, your winner, folks, Kofi Kingston.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston.
No advance.